Did you know your brain doesn't actually know the difference between stuff you imagine yourself doing and stuff you actually do? Did you know that imagining a great race can actually improve your confidence, increase your motivation, and actually make you more likely to achieve your goal? I know, it's mind-boggling, and I will show you how. Hey, Coach Eric bringing you another weekly video. Hit the subscribe button, it's free, and you're gonna become a better triathlete. Today we're getting all psychobabble on you talking about visualization, but there are countless stories of some of the greatest athletes having their best performances after they've visualized or imagined themselves succeeding or racing that race many times before they actually did it. So the question is, why aren't you doing that? And if the answer is you don't have time, then that's even more of a reason for you to do it, because people who don't have time or people who are coming back from injury, the visualization and mental imagery of you accomplishing something or doing some sort of performance actually helps enhance the physical training. You do still have to physically train though. Just start with 1 minute a day. In fact, pause this video, go do visualization, don't watch the rest of it. That's going to be several more minutes I'm sure I'm going to talk for. So now you do want to increase ideally up to 5 to 10 minutes, but it's just like a muscle physically, that the more you use it, the more it's helpful. You can either do it right when you wake up in the morning, which is when I do it. A lot of athletes prefer to do it right before they go to bed, or you can actually do it right before you engage in your workout. And you don't even have to do it every day. I mean, just pencil it in on Tuesday and Thursday mornings. Anything is better than nothing. Okay, so get into a comfortable position. Sit in a chair, couch, lay on the floor, doesn't matter, just comfortable for you. Closing your eyes is optional. And then you're going to start with imagining a really great past performance that you have, where your past self really succeeded. And then you're going to start and take that performance and incorporate it into this new future self that you're going to accomplish soon with your new goal. Now, if you haven't had a great performance yet, or if this is something very different than you've done, your first Xterra triathlon, your first Ironman, wherever it may be, then imagine someone you really respect, family, friend, pro athlete, someone that really has the qualities or does well at the thing that you want to do well at, and sort of absorb some of their powers. I mean, after all, we are just imagining this, so we can do whatever the heck we want. So take advantage of, absorb their powers or their qualities, and start to use that as you imagine your race that you want to do. Then picture yourself achieving the goal that you're working so hard to obtain. So if it's a triathlon, perhaps you're visualizing yourself not going out too hard in the swim, and staying calm and relaxed when another swimmer bumps you 3 times, and then having a nice smooth transition, taking in your nutrition on the bike, staying relaxed and in control up the hills. I mean, there are countless things that you can visualize based on what you really want to do well on in your particular race or your performance, all the way throughout until you cross the finish line, have that goal time as you imagine yourself coming across, where all your hard work pays off and you just taste sweet victory. So this is a great thing to do for a goal race, and you could literally do it every morning for 4 months straight out from the race, until it's so ingrained in how you're going to perform and how fast you're going to go, that it becomes really second nature when you're out on the course and things are going to go much smoother. But it doesn't have to be for a race. You could actually do this for your workouts, which is a lot of what I do it for. Every morning before that day's workout, I visualize the important purpose of that workout. So for example, if I was going to have a swim that day, I'd visualize myself swimming through the water and actually finishing my stroke. As I get tired, I know that I don't have that good finish. I just kind of pull my arm out of the water, and so I don't get as good of a glide. And so I might visualize that, and then actually sort of feel how my hands feel in the water. If it was going to be maybe a technical trail run that day, I'd visualize myself with a faster turnover, staying focused on the trails and navigating the difficult terrain. And now that I think about it, I hope I'm not going to jinx myself here, but I actually have not fallen on the trails since I've really started practicing visualization, and so it has to help. Once you get really good at the visualization part, the ultimate goal is actually to try to incorporate as many of the other senses as possible. So for example, I mentioned touch, by the feel of the water while you're swimming. It could be the taste of your sports drink, and how delicious it is and how nice it feels in your stomach. the sounds you hear as other bikes are going by or the trail is there. So just incorporating those other senses, but visualization being the most important one to focus on. Now, a lot of athletes won't do this because the results aren't immediate. So don't be that athlete. Give this a try. Talk to some of the best athletes you know. My bet is they've done it. It's definitely enhanced my performance. So at least don't knock it before you try it. Give it a shot. All right, so hope that was helpful for you. Visualize your best performance. Sit in a chair comfortably. It just takes a minute. Increase to 10 if you can. Let me know how it goes. Tell me how it's helped you. Put a comment below right now. Put a comment below right now how visualization has worked for you. And until next week, I'll see you on the trails.